Hi and welcome back to Brooklyn's World. I wanted to continue exploring the secondary conditions that can come with having lupus. Let's start with Reynauds phenomenon. My hands are always cold no matter what the weather is like. They can change colour, they swell, I get terrible nerve pain which makes them feel like they're on fire, and my hands seem to lose all of their strength. I have tried many medications which are designed to keep blood vessels opened, usually the type that are given to someone after they've had a heart attack. But they all haven't worked for me and have all given me terrible side effects. I struggle the most with this condition in winter, but sometimes summer isn't that much better either, because a lot of places have air conditioning and that can cause just as many issues. In winter, I really struggle to do the most basic tasks, such as getting dressed, hanging out clothes on the washing line, getting something out of the fridge or freezer. I also struggle with tasks where you need to be able to have a firm grip on something, such as a hairbrush to be able to brush my hair, knives, forks, spoons to be able to prepare food, and being able to have enough strength to pour water out of the kettle to make a simple cup of tea or coffee. One of the things that I hear the most is wear gloves, wear gloves. All the time I hear wear gloves. But have you ever tried to wear gloves trying to do everyday tasks? Or in summer? I don't think so. Okay, so let's see how practical these gloves are for doing everyday tasks that I do every day when I go to work. Okay, so let's pretend that I'm at work. This is what I do. I'm at the computer every single day. So if I have my fingerless gloves on, obviously I can just type like normal, and there's no issue with that. Now, if I make these gloves into mittens, let's see how practical this is. Okay, so I was actually able to type with that, which actually quite surprised me. So that's good. Maybe I just learned something today. Next pair of gloves. Let's try the felt ones. Let's see how we go with them. All right, let's go. Okay, so I was able to type with those, but I did have to think a bit more about exactly what buttons I was pressing. I have found, even in just doing that little bit of typing, that has made my hands hurt quite a lot. Probably because of the fibromyalgia, but it's amazing what can set that off. Something as simple as having gloves on can create pain. Let's try the big guns. Alright, let's go the ski gloves. Getting the second one on is always the hardest. Alright, let's see how I go with this. Okay, so I was able to type literally with one finger. Let me see how I go if I try to use all of my fingers. Well, I only made one spelling mistake in that. But again, because of the thickness of these, and the pressure that it seems to be creating on my hands when I type, this is making my hands hurt even more than before. So for me, wearing gloves to be able to even just type is out of the question. Other remedies that I've been told is to soak your hands or feet in a bucket of warm water. I'm sorry, but I don't carry around a bucket and I don't always have access to warm water throughout my day, especially when I'm away from home. Another remedy is make circles with your arms. Can you imagine if I did this just randomly throughout the day when other people were around? I look like a crazy person, so that's not going to happen either. Another remedy is place your hands under your armpits. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that one either. First of all, it's gross. And can you imagine me doing this in public walking around? My hands bounce around and I look like a chicken. I certainly haven't found the magic remedy for Reynauds, but I have found one way that can stop me from looking at the effects of Reynauds. Because my feet and hands go blue all of the time, including my nails, I've discovered that if I get SNS put on my nails, then I end up with pretty nails and I don't have to look at blue. See? Ah, sparkly. So one thing that I do use to help my hands keep warm are these little things that look like this. Basically, they are hand warmers, so there's lots of different brands. This one's Elastoplast. This one is Hot Hands. This one is actually for my feet because I've run out of the hand ones, but I thought I'd show you anyway. And then there is also these ones, hand warmers. Now these are good, they do keep me warm, but you need to be able to put them into your pocket, which is fine, except for if you don't have any pockets, then I can't use them. And if I do have pockets, I can't necessarily keep my hands in them all day because that just wouldn't work at all. And you also cannot put these into gloves because they don't fit. So they're good, but they're only half good, I guess. Another of the secondary conditions I have is TMJD. Now I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I have absolutely no chance. So I thought that I would just show you my splints that I use for my TMJ. So I have my little splint cover, and in here is my splint. This is one that I wear on my top teeth. I wear this every night. Even though it is rock hard, I do manage to wear through it from biting on it when I'm sleeping. So my specialist dentist does build that up for me every year or so I can continue using it. And the other set that I have is in this little container here. So these are for the top and the bottom. So these actually has two. These ones are very, very soft, so I can move them. I don't wear these as often because I don't think they give us much support, but every now and then I do like to have something on top and bottom of my teeth. So that's when these come into play. So that's it for another episode of Brooklyn's World. If anyone has any other suggestions or remedies on Reynauds or TMJ, I would be most interested to hear about them. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time.